My best friend and I have played Madlibs since we were kids, and we often play them together as adults on road trips. We're always looking for ways to make them even more interesting and funny, and now that AI art has arrived on the scene, it was a perfect match. So here's how this works. We send each other the words for a Madlib. We then enter those words into our Madlibs, and we run each sentence through MidJourney to create art to go along with it. Then, we get together, share what we created, and hilarity ensues. Hello, my darlings, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new, please come in and make yourself at home. My name is Paddycake, and welcome to Paddycake Games and another episode of MidJourney Madlibs. As a matter of fact, it is our 50th episode of MidJourney Madlibs. Woo! With me, as always, is my best friend, Brent. How are you doing tonight?
I am excited!
So am I! Alright, we're not going to waste any time. You guys know how this works. We send each other Madlibs, we send each other the answers to go into the Madlibs, we take those Madlibs, we run them through MidJourney, we create art, we get together, we show it to each other, and we laugh, and that's the show! And if you like it, which we hope you do, if you look down below the video, there's a button just for that. It's a thumbs up button. It means you like the video. If you click on that, right near it, there's also a button with the subscribe. Click on that. That'll help us out a lot, and you want to be really thorough, go ahead and click on the notification bell too. And that'll let you know when new videos are posted to my channel. And I'm first.
Couldn't find my thumb.
You couldn't find your thumb? Well, I couldn't hit my bell correctly, so we're starting off the 50th episode right. Let me tell you guys. Okay, well, I'm first, as you can see, and my Madlib tonight is called Peppermint Crush. Now, this is a conversation between a mother and a daughter, and here we go. Donna, can you show me how to play Peppermint Crush?
Is this I feel like this is Kristen Wiig maybe, but
I don't know. It's like a weird mix between Kristen Wiig and Jane Lynch.
and a bunch of broken down candy canes.
Yep. I just downloaded it onto my new Dachshund. It looks dorky. So many colors. How fun.
I just realized this is Candy Crush.
Yes, it's Candy Crush. It's so cute. It looks like it's carved out of wood, like a little carved wooden dachshund.
Yeah.
It's been painted with rainbows. In my hometown where I was born, they have a fiesta every year called Fiesta del Concho on the Concho River. And there's all kinds of little artisans that set up their little shops, and you can buy stuff there. And all the stuff is usually made out of carved wood or something. So this looks like something you would get there. Mom, I can't right now. I'm busy doodling. Can't you ask Dan?
Oh, cool.
Yeah, now, if you're busy doodling something like this, I ain't gonna bother you. You keep doing that, because that's cool.
That's pretty cool, and it looks like he's in a pool.
Mm-hmm. It's got really great perspective. It's very well done. I know that it's AI generated, but this is absolutely possible for someone to do if they're skilled enough. I'm not dancing too much here. It'll only take 12 minutes. Please. Old twinkle toes here.
I feel like you are dancing much. I mean, what? I'm assuming that must be Mom back there.
I guess. It's only 12 minutes, though. It shouldn't take very long. So precise. Exactly 12 minutes.
To download a game?
No,
to
teach them how to play
rules.
it. Yeah, to learn the rules of how to play.
Okay.
It will give me something to do when I'm at Dunkin' Donuts. The shirt in this is what makes me laugh the most. It's like, why is he wearing that shirt with a weird face on it?
It looks like the sun with the baby's face on it.
Like Teletubbies.
And then I see a plastic chew toy hot dog over his finger. Some double donuts. And a lot of other things that look like not donuts.
Mm-hmm. The daughter. Fine, whatever. It's dark and dank.
Is this our daughter here,
yeah,
or is that just
I don't know. So, I don't know. You gave me dark and dank, and this is what it came up with. I kind of love this. It's appropriately creepy for my aesthetic, and it's also kind of weird enough to be my aesthetic as well. The proportions are really weird because obviously he's giant, which is kind of strange, but still, It's pretty cool. I like it a lot.
If he is giant, he must be like on his knees or crawling.
Or he's only, or he's still manifesting. And this mist is like coalescing to create him. You just move the dragons together. They have to be the same color.
Not.
They're not the same color.
I'm not sure one of those is a dragon. Well, I'm not sure either of them are, but at least one of them could be.
Yeah, one of them looks a little bit more goblin-like, and it looks like he's wearing a mantle that's made out of brown shriveled fingers.
Or ginger.
Or ginger. Yeah, a mantle of ginger. That works too. That's far less.
Ginger.
That's far less disturbing.
And are those his actual eyes, or is he just wearing those glasses with eyes on them?
I don't know. I love the little flowers and stuff in his hair too. That's a nice touch because even monsters want to be pretty. So Mom says, "What about the doo-doo brown ones? Can I defenestrate those with the dingy dungeon ones?"
Oh wow!
So this kind of looks like a Star Wars character to me.
It does. I was gonna say it sort of looks like a hut, perhaps.
Well, it looks like what's her name? Is Mascanado?
Oh,
The one that had the glasses, the goggles.
Yeah. It also looks like it could be a piece of doo-doo.
Yeah, yeah. Which most huts look like pieces of doo-doo. Let's be fair. So it could be a hut. The daughter says, "No, are you even dragging?"
Oh, that's so cute.
Well, I don't know what little short Adolf Hitler is doing here, but is that me? Is it just me, or does that look like little tiny Adolf Hitler?
Maybe. We can't see his full frontal.
Mom, do not yell at me, please. I'm not a dental hygienist. Okay, so FYI, I found a new route for Nightmare Fuel. Just put the word dental hygienist in a prompt.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, my.
And this is the tamest of the ones that I found. And this was just a raw prompt. This was no additional stuff into it. No parameters added or anything. It was just the prompt by itself, and this is the least horrifying of the ones that it gave me. There's an honorable mention that's from the chaos version of the prompt. It's a little less terrifying, but it's still weird.
Okay.
I am not some drastic dress. I am your mother. Okay. So now I want you to remember this image because there are quite a few honorable mentions that are from this same prompt, and I did no doctoring whatsoever to the prompt and just want you to see what it came up with.
So this appears to be a Sith Lord, possibly, and droid, or maybe it's a droid Sith Lord. We can't see behind that cowl. That is, Mom, you're wrong. You are a very drastic dress.
That outfit, these outfits are so great though, especially God, that red one with the cloak and the hood. Oh, yeah, so cool.
And like the bodice up here looks almost like it's made of leather.
Now help me collect more dog biscuits. Love you. Is the dog buried?
Why does it look like there's just a dog's head in there?
Right. So I just wanted to ask: is the dog buried in there, or is it just a disembodied dog head that they did on top of it? Can't tell. Don't want to know.
Maybe it's just a very realistic rendering, and this is like their dog biscuit container.
Yeah, maybe. But these dog biscuits look like they're from a pretty high-end dog bakery, so they should keep them covered so they don't get stale. I mean, come on.
I haven't
want
had
your dog to
dinner,
enjoy
and
them.
That looks really good.
Right? They look like cookies. I'm not getting to that. All right. Are you ready for the honorable mentions?
After all, I guess you get to see a lot of dresses.
You will. I can't right now. I'm busy doodling. Can't you ask Dan? I like this because it's like you're seeing behind him the stuff that he's putting on the page. You know what I mean? Like this is what's in his head, and it's all being put onto the page because he's doodling. I thought that was a neat aesthetic. It's dark and dank.
Phoenix Fog. Or is that Sync X fog?
Don't know. But look at all these weird-ass creatures. At, like, conventions where they're promoting a new TV show or a new game or something, they have some sort of a display where you can go take a picture with a backdrop and some, like, models and stuff from the show.
So we've got the Pink Panther and the Chicken Dragon. And I don't know what the hell that thing in the middle of them is. And then there's some big flowers. And I don't know what's over his head either, and I'm not sure I want to.
And right dead center at the bottom, there's the teeny tiny little lady.
Oh, wow.
Okay, you ready for the drastic dresses?
Oh, yeah. Why do we have another obviously Star Wars thing going on here? It's a gray stormtrooper, and that dress is very drastic. I like the metallicness.
The metallic is cool. I like the silver on the front and the black on the back. Very cool. Now we have white stormtroopers.
And she may be pregnant?
Maybe.
Or it just might be an interesting cut to her dress.
It's not a very flattering cut. It makes you look like you're pregnant, so I wouldn't advise that for women who aren't. But yeah, so this is the white stormtrooper version of the drastic dress. Same prompt, drastic dresses. Now this is the only one that's kind of not Star Wars. But it is.
No,
it also
like
kind
Knights
of
Templar.
Yeah, but it's a little Star Wars also, because this is an aesthetic you would see in Star Wars, but it's completely original. Yeah, but it also is a little Knights Templar also with the orbs, the holy orbs that they're holding, or maybe it's Monty Python, maybe it's the holy hand grenades of Antioch. I don't know why it gave me nothing but Star Wars stuff. I don't know why.
What in the world? That is so crazy.
It was like that prompt that I did with in that from a couple episodes ago, where we did the snowflake that you cut out with the scissors, and it gave me a bunch of pieces of the snowflake cut out and a stormtrooper mask. And I don't know why the stormtrooper mask was there. There was nothing in the prompt asking for it. But there we go. Star Wars is apparently invading everything.
Is this Darth Mutter?
Yes, it's Darth Mutter. Exactly.
Mutter.
And that is it. That is it for my Madlib. Hope you enjoyed it.
Well, like I said, our Madlibs are both very fashion forward. But before we get there, I think we need to hear from our sponsors.
I agree.
Hey, y'all ice cream lovers. Are you ready for a taste adventure that'll leave your taste buds dancing and your heart singing? Well, you're in for a treat, because at Scoops Aplenty, we've got a scoop of joy for everyone. We still have our fan favorites, like the Wacky Whirlwind Wonder, a refreshing blend of strawberry and vanilla ice cream with just a hint of lime sherbet, perfect for beating that summer heat. And of course, the Banana Bonanza Blast, a tasty blend of bananas, chocolate ice cream, our patented sweet cocoa powder, and all served in a bowl made of real milk chocolate. But hold on to your cones, folks, because that's just the beginning. Get ready to have your minds and taste buds blown away by our fantastic new flavors. First up, we've got Crazy Caramel Carousel, a swirl of salted caramel and pralines that'll take your taste buds on a wild ride. Then, there's Peanut Butter Pizzazz, creamy peanut butter goodness with chunks of chocolate and a hint of whimsy. Feeling adventurous? Then try our Mango Tango Twist, a tropical dance of mango and tangy pineapple that's as refreshing as a summer breeze. And for all the chocolate enthusiasts out there, we proudly present Choco Cherry Cha-Cha, a rich chocolate symphony with swirls of cherry jubilation. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, the flavor that's got the town buzzing with excitement. We've got Lady Shablagoo's Lemon Confections. It's the legendary flavor that's been whispered about for generations. And now it's finally here at Scoops Aplenty. So come on down to Scoops Aplenty and treat yourself to a scoop of pure joy. All new flavors are waiting to dance on your taste buds and create memories you'll savor forever. Scoops Aplenty, where every scoop is a little moment of happiness.
Some of those sound delicious.
Oh, I haven't had ice cream in a while, and now I kind of want some.
Tonight's Madlib is called Hey There, Cover Girl. And your theme was hungry, what's for lunch? Or something like that.
Yeah, it's a food-related one. Well, that's going to be interesting when it comes to food and fashion.
Oh, yeah. it is quite interesting. Greetings, ChefBoyardee.com fans.
Well, you had to name a person.
No.
A food-related person was Chef Boyardee.
Paul
That's
Newman,
all I could think of was Chef
Paula
Boyardee.
Dean,
All I could think of was Chef
Rachel
Boyardee.
Ray,
Sorry.
I mean-
sorry. Oh my gosh,
It's okay.
Chef Boyardee's funnier.
It looks like Chef Boyardee has gone like holistic.
It does. It does look a little medicinal. It doesn't really look like food. It looks like he's running an apothecary.
Today, I'm going to blog about my photo shoot for Hot Girl magazine.
Okay.
I like it. It's very vintage. It's a little Barbie.
It's a lot, Barbie.
It's a little Wes Anderson.
Oh, it's very Wes Anderson. Yeah, especially the wallpaper. Oh my gosh, the wallpaper is so Wes Anderson. And all the clocks, because there's 3 clocks right behind her.
When I got to the tasty set, they immediately sent me to wardrobe. Well, lucky girl.
Right? I wouldn't mind being sent to wardrobe if he was waiting for me with cupcakes. I mean, come on. Who would have a problem with that? I do question why he was dressed like a member of the British Navy from the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, but we'll just kind of let that.
Maybe he's an extra and he also does craft service. Where the stylist outfitted me in a cow print dress, a pair of high-heeled sandwiches, and gorgeous basket-shaped earrings. Also, disclaimer, I could never get any of these things to go together. So I got creative.
Oh, okay. So all 3. There we go. The sandwich shoes are fabulous. Love that. And a basket purse.
I don't know if that's her purse. I think that's her earrings.
Oh.
And it's because they're hanging from her ears, it looks like. Next, the hairdresser put hot French fries in my hair to make it look full and salty.
And there is no questioning what that is. Like, if you didn't even read the prompt to me and show me this picture, I'd be like, why does she have French fries in her hair? That's exactly what it looks like.
I mean, it's supposed to be hot rollers. And and in my head, I was imagining, her using them as rollers, but pretty much all of them have it as part of her style choice.
Uh-huh.
The makeup artist then put blush on my tooth.
Why? And just one? Not all of them? Just one. One tooth.
This whole entire picture, though, I mean, I've seen models that look like her and chose a soupy lipstick to bring out the color of my tongues.
More than one? Ooh, I'm scared. Okay, well, that's not so bad. It's just a soupy lipstick. Okay.
Yeah, but it's still, it's a little bit uncomfortable.
Yeah, it reminds me a little bit of things like Dragula. You ever watch Dragula? Mm-hmm. So it's like if you haven't watched Dragula, if you're watching at home, if you're watching at home, you haven't watched Dragula. It's like RuPaul's Drag Race for people that like more of a darker, weirder aesthetic.
Yeah, it's a little bit of Face Off mixed with RuPaul.
Yeah.
I felt prettier than a steak as I posed hungrily for the photographer.
Prettier than a steak. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. She's posing with cows, with white cows.
Oh, yes.
It doesn't have a ceiling. It's just a set.
Exactly. So part of me is like, why did you choose this messy background? At the end of the shoot, they told me I had done a really midday job and that I'd definitely be on the cover of the Satisfying magazine.
I'm on the cover of the Satisfying magazine. Look at me. With my
No, this is Hot
weird
Girl
cow.
magazine.
With my weird cows.
Hot Girl. Yeah, that is. Are those real?
Especially that one
I
right
feel like
behind
this-
me that looks like it has like 6 legs and a big hump in the back. That's weird. That's
Yeah,
really
there's some
weird.
stuff. And then the one cow with just the black head.
Yeah.
So, chicken nugget fans, keep your tummies peeled for
Ew,
my
please don't do
deep fried face. At a
God,
newsstand
please don't
near
do that
you.
either. Oh my God, I'm afraid. I'm afraid. I'm afraid. I'm afraid. Ah, God. I had every right to be afraid. Oh my God, it's a deep fried face. Oh, why?
And I guess maybe that's why they paid so much attention to the lipstick matching her tongue, because she was going to be an absolute shock and everybody looking at her tongue. And maybe
Excuse
that's
me.
the reason for the blush, too.
Excuse me. Her lipstick matched her tongues, plural.
I don't think she expected this particular thing. I'm going to assume that this is makeup.
God, I hope so.
Well, it is definitely time for some dishonorable mentions, and I love them.
Oh my God, what is with the dentures, with the screw and the... Oh.
That's the blush on my tooth.
Oh my God, seriously?
Chef Boyardee fans, he is so freaking cute.
There's a lot of red in that kitchen. He obviously cooks with sriracha. This is not really outside of the bounds of reality when you watch some of these weirder runway shows. Some of the couture fashion is just ridiculous.
Except for the proportions of Mrs. Hamburger here.
Yes, so Mrs. Hamburger is what made me laugh so hard, because that's ridiculous. But
She has like no torso.
Right, and then the one behind her, it's like, okay, well, the one behind her actually stole her torso apparently and stuck it on themselves because their torsos.
Because they're a little extra. And notice she's wearing cupcakes on her head. And then we've got Fruit Lady here,
who's wearing a bath mat. as a
And
cloak,
her shirt.
and then a matching bath mat as a dress that she's wrapped around her waist.
This is another one of the cow print. I just had to toss this in there.
Oh, okay, that's
Okay.
That's weird and creepy. That's a furry couple that's like living their best life. And could you imagine going over like your car, let's say your car breaks down somewhere, and you go to the closest house that you find, and this really nice couple invites you in, and they you call the repair service, but they can't come out till the next day. They say, you can stay here if you want, we got a spare bedroom, blah 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 blah. And then you come downstairs the next morning for breakfast, and this is them, and they're like, good morning, would you like some coffee? What would you do?
Oh my. I'd be like, well, who's giving me the milk?
Oh, girl. Okay. Okay.
So
Now, I
are
wouldn't-
those curly fries?
Yeah,
Or
no-
is this the aftermath?
I wouldn't necessarily think, I wouldn't look at that and think French fries immediately like the other one. So, but
Yeah.
it looks like it is so obviously a wig. Look at that hairline.
It
at the
is.
top.
There's
It
like a
is
line.
it's so obviously a wig. But yeah,
I'm thinking,
I think
though-
it's supposed to be the aesthetic of curly fries, but it's not actual curly fries. You know what I mean? Because it
Or
makes
maybe
me think
they
of curly
used
fries.
curly fries to curl her hair and then they removed it. The curlers. Like hot French fries. I mean, that would be like a cooler. And they're salty. And so the salt makes your hair like stiff.
Okay. I don't think that's true. Don't follow our fashion advice. We don't know what we're talking about.
And there you go.
That was great.
It was so much
Well done.
fun. I'm sorry it kind of probably went long, but so freaking hilarious. I laughed so much. Even when I was making the art.
Awesome.
Hey, what's that 50 doing here?
Well, it's our 50th episode, remember?
Yeah, but what's it doing here right now? What's kind of in the way?
Well, I just thought it would be really easy to spin it. I'm going to spin the 50! Don't you wanna spin the wheel and find out where it stops? Don't you wanna see what kind of art you're gonna make? And oh, great, I got nightmare fuel. That's right. It's time to spin the wheel to find out what our art themes are going to be like in next week's episode of MidJourney Madlibs. Now remember, we made the decision that our last two episodes, the last week of this season, it's all going to be style blends. So we're just spinning directly from the style blend wheel. We're going to spin it twice for each art theme and twice for each person. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times? 8 times. And there's 9 items left on the wheel. So there's one that's not going to get chosen.
I have been looking forward to this episode ever since we came up with this idea. This is going to be fun.
Yes. All right, let's get started, shall we? So, me first. My first theme for theme 1. Lisa Frank.
Ah, yeah.
Rainbows. Lots and lots of rainbows. Let's see. That one. All right. And then I'm blending that with Wallace and Gromit.
Oh, do we get to see a claymation unicorn?
Wow. Wallace and Gromit with rainbows. Awesome. All right. Now your first theme. It's Starship Troopers.
Okay, now
you've been wanting that.
If I get Don Bluth, I already predicted this.
Okay, so Starship Troopers blended with Theodore Geisel, also known as Dr. Seuss.
The cockroach in the hat comes back. Sorry, that was the stop it.
All right, my second theme. Baby animals. Aww. Blended with
jealous. Don Bluth. You can do the Land Before Time.
Baby animals blended with an 80s music video.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Your final art theme. Fisher Price.
Okay, I'm happy with this.
Blended with...
Gosh, it's a perfect toss-up. That is hilarious.
A Spirit Halloween store.
I predicted Don Bluth like every single spin, and he's the one that got left. That is wild.
Well, don't worry. Don Bluth is going to be on the main wheel next season.
Woo-hoo!
All right, well, that's it. That's going to be our final art themes of the season.
Well, they do say that time flies when you're having fun, and we have actually done 50 episodes in like 7 months. It doesn't seem like that.
About it. Considering it's just us, it's just me and you. We're the only ones doing this. Like, we're just doing all the editing. We're doing all the filming. It's crazy.
And it has been so much fun. I can't wait. For next season, we have 2 more episodes left. Then we'll have a short break. And that makes it even more important for you to subscribe and to set up your notifications so that you can be reminded when season 3 starts. Mm-hmm. And of course, please like our episodes and send us comments. We would love to hear from you.
And we're not going away, just FYI, we're not going to disappear. We're going to go a little bit slower in the break in between seasons, but we do have plans for some other content that we're going to do together. In the meantime, don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to click the notification bell, and we'll see you guys next time. Yay!